Welcome to Love to RV, Alaska Tour number 11. Checking out Fort Nelson, sad occasion the Parklake Fire, and other. As we take off from Fort Nelson on this beautiful cloudy day, it was June 10th, and we head out of the park to check out the area. So the section of road from Fort Nelson to Lars Hot Springs was very good. Paved, two-way traffic everywhere else, and had some frost heaves once in a while, but you saw where they were spotted because they have the little orange flags or orange cones alongside the road, so you know where they are to slow down, especially with RVs. Also, this was part of the damage from the Parklake Fire, May 9th to the 20th of 2024. They had to evacuate the whole town of Fort Nelson. So 4,700 people were evacuated from the community for more than 2 weeks. The fire was over 123,000 kilometers, 123 kilometers wide. And it was started from a downed tree hitting a power line. And of course, during May, up there, it was very hot temperatures. They had crazy winds. They said easterly winds. You could see they had a green belt, but it did jump the roadway here and then started heading toward the town of Fort Nelson. And if you look out, watch out, there's a banger right there to the right. But Mother Nature would do, and it finally did cool down, and the folks were able to return almost 2 weeks, they said. Even our park that we stayed in, they said it was definitely very smoky and kind of drama-filled, trying to get evacuated a town of 4,700 people. Anyway, now you'll check out where the Bufflo Roam. Watch out, they're over there to the left. They were just sitting down there on the side of the road, kind of munching their cud. And again, beautiful scenery as you're driving this drive. It's just amazing. Every time you go around a corner, voila, something different and very nice. This section again of road was a very good road. The section of roadway you're coming up on, we have a stop, very short here. Tetsa River Services, that's what the sign says. We turn into here. If I was on a motorcycle or a vehicle or a truck, I would definitely pull in here and fill up with fuel. You don't have many places in between. And this place is a good stop for coffee. And they're famous for their cinnamon buns. And they do have some great soups there also. Just a nice little place. Big turnout for 20-something RVs that showed up. There's the cat, they said. Beautiful hand-woven wool sweaters there. Beautiful. I liked them, but kind of warm for our neck of the woods. And had the fireplace on, it's kind of strange. And of course, some Native American art. This is one of the icon stops from Food Network. Santa is just around the corner. We'll be in the North Pole in a couple of days. There's the cat, says, "This is my seat now, not yours." And that is the famous cinnamon bun, hot, fresh, homemade right there. Of course, we ate it there, hung out with some of our other buddies from our travel group, and we started heading back on the road. And they had, this day we must have went over 10 different bridges, crossings, and some were like this, and they have the metal deck, and you're going like 15 miles an hour just to get over it. And the sound, I wish I was able to record the sound, it was just crazy to get over it. And they're wide. But this river here wasn't that wide that day. But they're wide because sometimes they get some crazy flash floods in the wintertime where the ice flows down the river. What they told us. And just another view at the end of the river, end of the bridge. And we're starting to climb these hills, getting pretty high in altitude. And we started into a place called Muncho Lake, but watch out here around the corner. These freaking sheep are in the road. It's like, bighorn sheep. Slow down a bit, took a couple pictures. Keep your hands on the wheel. And there's some there. Same guys, just with the other camera. Then we went right over another bridge. Turn the corner, there's another bridge. But we end up getting to this lake eventually called Muncho Lake. And it's gorgeous and it's huge. So Muncho Lake is next there to the left. The lake is 12 kilometers long, varies in width from 1 to 6 kilometers, and the maximum depth of 200 meters. The presence of copper oxide leaking from the surface bedrock turns the water a jaded green. So you get to see green, bluish green this water looks. And some friends of ours, Lucy Pam. And that's the lake. And the road wasn't that wide here either. Like, there's the mountainside, there's the water, body of water. It was beautiful, not a ripple on that water. And again, the road was very nice. There's some of our travel buddies. They were having lunch right on the lake there. Great spot. Why didn't I think about it at the time? But here's some still pictures. The reflections off the lake were fantastic. There's also a Province Park campgrounds here that people say is very nice to go to. It has power and water in some sites. This was our tail gunner passing us out. And another vehicle on the side of the road, you know something's up. So we slow down, and there's a caribou here to the left. Or reindeer, caribou, whatever you want to call them. He was big, that's all I can say. Now we stopped here for a little break and had our lunch. Nice little lake there. This is called Folded Mountain, or Folded Mountain. You can stop it and read the rest of the stuff. But and of course we get back on the road. Now there's more of these caribou around the road. And of course, more bridges. This one's a little different. Actually had a very wobbly deck, but it was okay. Coming close to Lard Hot Springs. To your right is the entrance to the hot springs. Our camp is right across the street. This is what I like. Just pull into the camp, meet our leader. They already have our site set up, where we're going, where we're going to fit, and they kind of tell us where all our setups are, and voila, we get into sites. They definitely take care of all that for you. That's one advantage. You don't have to walk to the office, find out where you're going, set up where you're staying. They have it all set up and lined up for you. where this time we're able to stay hooked. Sometimes you have to unhook your vehicle because the sights aren't long enough, or you have to back in. But this place had long enough sights, so we stayed hooked up. In the meantime, we ended up walking across the street. This is also have a campground here. It's first come, first served. Reservations, sorry. This boardwalk takes you to the springs. Sometimes there's moose out in this boardwalk. There's definitely dragonflies, mosquitoes, other stuff. And they basically just have a changing room here. Just a room to the right there, it's the men's. The room to the left was women's. It's just a changing room, nothing fancy. This was the hot springs. You go to the far right, it was hotter. The springs actually come through that area back there. And if you walk that direction, it was hot. And this side was a little more milder, probably the 100-degree weather, 100-degree temperature. Look where you are. And it was nice. It was relaxing. Definitely wear your water socks or water slippers or sandals in here, because it is a rocky base on the bottom. But overall, we enjoyed ourselves there. But yeah, this is all electric fence, so do not touch the sides over there. Make sure you only touch here and open her up. You are the ground. And then there's the campsites. Nice noisy gates. Keeps the bears away. Yeah, electric fence. Please do not touch. We're back at our camp. So again, thank you for watching this video. More videos to come in the near future. Please subscribe, comment, and like. And loves, hugs to all from Sal and Trina.